Hey, what's up guys, Evan94 back with another action figure review, and today we are looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Disney Plus Series 2 technically, and this is the What If series technically, but it doesn't fall under What If for this particular figure because it is Sylvie from the Loki Disney Plus series. They just threw her into this wave, which is 90% What If figures, and she's the only one that is not a What If figure. So maybe it's just a figure that didn't make the cut of Series 1, or they just couldn't fit in an 8th figure in that case, or whatever. But here we have her nonetheless. She does come with a Build-A-Figure piece, and that is the cape of the Watcher. So you can see the cape right behind her there, that blue piece. The side of the box shows a very nice image of Sylvie, and then here's the back image along with the rest of the wave as well. And I'll read the read-up on the right that says, laser-focused and relentless, Sylvie is the TVA's most formidable villain, who has vowed to burn the organization to the ground. There you have it. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. So I have been wanting a Sylvie Marvel Legends figure ever since she made her appearance in Loki, and now we finally have her in hand here. She comes with a cloak attached that is removable. Keep that in mind. I think the Hasbro team had mentioned that in one of their live streams because people were asking about that cloak, hindering all of her articulation potentially, but no, it is removable. And she comes with a few accessories and of course the Build-A-Figure pieces to the Watcher. So first accessory is her little sword. So this comes in a green color, the blade, and then we get the hilt here, or the handle, that's a yellowish goldish color painted. So that's nice. And then we get a pair of grabbing hands to grab that sword, and that's her swappable hands. If you look at the figure, you can see she has an open left hand and then a fisted right hand. And then here is the Build-A-Figure piece. It's just the robe, or the cape I should say, of the Watcher. Super pliable plastic. Look at that. So there's that. We'll get that put onto our Watcher, and then stay tuned for that review coming soon. So back to Sylvie here. Let's go ahead and take the cloak off. And this just comes right off. It's not pegged in or anything. And then here's a look at her without it. So she definitely looks different, and this is how she appeared the majority of the time as well. She only had this cloak on for like one episode, I believe. So now you have her as we're used to seeing her in the show, and I like this look, I think, a little bit better than with the cloak on. Alright, so time for our close-up shot of the figure, and we're looking at the head sculpt, and it looks very good. Not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't say this is Hot Toys quality or 100% likeness, but I'd say it's a good, let's see, like 85 to 90% likeness. I think it's there. I see it. I see the actress. I believe her name is Sophia DiMartino, and it looks good. And you could obviously tell that they are using the photoreal tech. You can see the hair sculpt is done nice. She does have a bun at the top. I don't recall her having a bun, but maybe I missed it. And then she does have the horns there, which she only wore in that first appearance, I think, and then she took it off. But it's got the one horn that is like broken off. So yeah, going down to the torso. This is an all new body mold, of course, but they did go with a single jointed arm. And I do like the sculpt and paint job on here too. It looks very, very good. Here's the back side. We do get double jointed pinless knees, so that's nice. And down to the boots here. Nothing too crazy going on down here. That's your close-up look. And then here's a close-up look with the cloak attached. You can see the cloak is painted on the inside there with a lighter green, and then the rest of it's just a dark green molded, you know, pliable plastic there. So her head sits on a barbell peg. Looks up that high, and it looks down about that much right there. Left and right, no problem. Very nice head tilting, so that's good. Then we got the arms going all the way around, forward and back, in and out, about that far. No bicep swivel because we do get single jointed elbow, so it's going to swivel at the elbow. But the elbow bend is more than a 90-degree bend, so that's cool. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Then we get the diaphragm joint for the torso, so that goes forward, that goes back, side to side, and swivel. No waist swivel, only swivel at the diaphragm. Legs are going to kick forward, they go back down, they go in and out. We get a thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees here. So you get her kicking somebody We're trying to. And then we get the ankles, or I should say the boot is on a swivel, boot cut, shin swivel. Ankle hinge goes forward and back, and then we get the ankle rocker, but there is no ankle swivel. You do get the shin swivel though, so I'll take it. Alright, so first up in our comparisons portion of the video, we are obviously going to compare her next to Loki. So here we can technically say we have Loki next to Loki. So this Loki came out in Disney Plus Wave 1, which was the build of flight gear for the Falcon Wave. And these look good together, obviously, so it's very nice that we finally got Sylvie. You can see that Loki does stand significantly taller than Sylvie. Now the only one that we're missing is Mobius, which should be coming very, very soon, so I cannot wait for Mobius to join the crew here. With that being said though, I do hope they keep expanding on the Loki TV series. I really would like to see a B-15 released, and maybe even Kang Conqueror in his human form, or that variant of Kang, I should say. They never really said his name Kang, so I guess we should just say He Who Remains. That would be dope. Maybe a figure that could come with Miss Minutes as a side piece accessory. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities with the Loki TV show for sure. So this is, I know, an animated What If figure, but it is part of the same wave, so I want to show her next to her wave mates, her wave teammates here. So we have Spider-Man, or I should say Zombie Hunter Spidey. Then we have Zombie Captain America. We have T'Challa Star-Lord. Up next we have Doctor Strange Supreme. And then we have Captain Carter, and those are all the figures from this wave that I have reviewed so far. So now that makes our Heist Nebula the final figure from the wave to review. So stay tuned for that. And then we have the Watcher Build-A-Figure himself. So there you have it, guys. Nice, quick, and easy review of Sylvie from the Marvel Legends What If series of Watcher Build-A-Figure, or you can call it the Disney Plus Wave 2, however you want to name this wave. But I'm happy that they stuck in a Loki series figure and a much needed figure, that being Sylvie, of course. Again, this is how I'm probably going to display her without the cloak. The cloak obviously hinders everything, so that's only good if you're going to just normally stand her up straight, you know, vanilla pose her up, and that's it. But obviously we want to utilize the articulation in her accessories, so here we are. And again, this is how she appears for the majority of her screen time. But with that being said, I am glad that Hasbro gave us the option of cloak or uncloaked within the same package, so that's pretty dope. You already know, leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the figure. How are you going to display her? Is it cloaked or uncloaked? And are you also wanting more figures from the Loki TV show? I know I do. I'm sure we'll get another wave, especially with a season 2 coming in a year or two. Who knows how long that would take. But I don't see the end of these Loki figures anytime soon for sure. That has been a very popular show and a significant point in the storyline of the MCU. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Stay tuned for our final figure from this wave, Nebula, and then we have the Watcher Build-A-Figure. And if you're interested in the Age of Apocalypse wave, I'm also uploading reviews of those too. Thanks everyone, take care, take it easy, and have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.